And we got bananas in chat from Ollie95XZ, Q Turk, Cuplex. Who else is with the bananas? Riletti Craft. Did I get it right, Riletti? Al Sanders, SC0227, Demonic742, North15890. Thank you for the bananas. Dinky Dino, Regular Sir, Mighty Ben, Estelian with a banana, and Epic Spaniard. Epic Spaniard, thank you for the bananas. Legendary Scar, Sunday 05, A Gamer versus Gaming Glyphin, and Regular Sir and Sunday 05 again. You've both already given me bananas. Double bananas, there we go. Sparhawk 2000, thank you for the bananas, everyone. I appreciate it ever so much. That means that we are live and that we can start the stream. And Anoisemir, very imaginative name, has subscribed. That is really imaginative. How did you come up with that? What's this about? Connection refused. The server's off. What? Uh-oh, it's time to panic. It's time to panic, people. Where's the server? Is it booting back up? That usually means it's booting back up. Well, that was good timing, wasn't it? Good time for a server crash. A very imaginative name. Thank you for sharing your wonderfully imaginative mind with us, and thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. It is September. If you subscribe, you get 50% off your subscription. That's for any channel, not just mine. It is a Twitch thing, and apparently it lasts until October the 2nd. They should have called it Sub and a little bit of October-tember. That's what they should have called it. The Palestinian says, I don't want to go to school because I'm stupid. I don't want nobody telling me what to do or how to get through this. I don't want nobody telling me more things. Okay. The rest of that message seemed a little crazy. Pre-stream music today, by the way, was Mobb Deep with Shook Ones. Classic hip-hop. If you liked that song, go check out the album. It is a straight-up classic. I'm going to wear a fez today. I think a fez is going to help us get some work done. We're going to build today. We're going to build possibly a couple of things, actually. Here's something that I wanted to do. I wanted Siphon Wood, and this one specifically. Ethereal Wood, Willow Wood, anything slightly greenish. Ooh, Shimmer. Shimmer Wood. I like this. I like that name, Shimmer. Also, Fuse Wood. So, like, there's several things. Ethereal, Fuse, and I've forgotten what the other one is. We'll have a quick little look for some saplings down here. Fart on stream, says Crow A Gaming. Crow, I don't think I've ever been asked to fart on stream before. I'm not going to do that. I don't need to explain why either, do I, really? It might be easier if I just type in that. So we have Ethereal Sapling. What was the one we saw on this page? Fusewood. Fusewood. Let's find out if we got any Fusewood. We got those. And we'll go back to page 1. Ethereal Willow. Willow Wood. I believe we've already got some willow trees planted down. There are 2 types of willow. This one is Biomes of Plenty. I wonder what the other one is like. And there's a noise in me here, so we'll type willow and then we'll head out of here. Aha, it's slightly darker. Right, so there are 4 green woods here. This wasn't actually going to be part of the plan, but it popped into my head. We're going to plant these down and come back to them later, okay? They are for, I'll tell you now, they're for making paths, right? I want to find some path-like textures, you know, wooden planks, to mix in with this grass, and hopefully create a cool kind of path block. Like our own one with chisel and bits, right? Epic Spaniard has subscribed. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy today's stream. Loco Lai says, hey X and chat. Welcome to the stream, Loco Lai. Cuplex says, green, use leaves. Well, Cuplex leaves are like partly transparent, yeah? So if we mix them in with these blocks, I think it's going to look a bit awkward. It might be doable in small quantities, though. And also, I don't know if Chisel and Bits has trouble with leaves. It might have trouble with leaves. I don't know. I don't know these things, jeez. Jared says, if you read this, you have been fooled. I have done this once before, and as always, keep up the videos. What? I'm not sure how I've been fooled, but okay. That guy got wrecked. Jeez, get out of here, you zombie that's actually a skeleton. Huh. That was odd. Dropped the wrong head. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to plant all of these down. Let's get a few of those down. A few more over here. I think we've already got those ones growing. Put them down in a group. Ethereal sapling. Stop eating donuts! I've got a live stream to do. Jeez, seriously. There we go, and fuse wood. So we'll come back to these later on and chop them down. I hear groaning. That'll be under the ground here, probably. This area is really nice and peaceful, with all the trees and the saplings and the music. You can chisel and bit leaves, says Fructy Boy. Yes, Fructy Boy. We'll have to give that a try later on then. So we're going to come back to the paths thing a little bit later. We're just setting it up for now. What we're going to do is build. We're going to build a floating island today. I'm going to put the saplings in here for now. Let's open this loot bag. Like, what's in here? Let's throw it away. Let's throw away this loot bag. There's nothing good in there. See you later, loot bag. You suck. Right. That's slightly worrying. OpenME system server crashes. Let's hope that isn't too bad. I think the fuse wood explodes when you chop it down, says Entombed Ant. Entombed Ant. Is that an ant that's been entombed, or is it some other sort of word that I'm not understanding? Okay, we'll look out for that. Waffles says, hi X, it's 3 AM in America. I was up making Mumbo's mob farm in Minecraft Windows 10. Speaking of, where's Mumbo? If you want to build a mob farm, I wouldn't recommend using those flusher ones that you build in the sky. They're generally slow and laggy. I might have to ask for some help. Loot bag revenge. People are saying, oh no, the loot bag got revenge. Sneaky Arsenal says, can you get loot bags from the slime farm today, X? I get them all the time. Got loads from it. Let's go and tag the admins. And it's back up. Okay, that was good. X, you have quite the time for streams, says Sir Lescal Pacas. It's the same time I usually stream on the weekend. Hi X, when is the next Hermitcraft live stream weekend? It's a week today. It's the 30th will be the next one. It hasn't changed since we announced it, so we've been thrown back a tiny bit. Now we're still... yeah, okay. Been thrown back a tiny bit. Let's try that again. And now we get to build our... Yeah, I don't think it was this. In fact, this didn't crash it because we were back there. So it crashed of its own accord. Don't know why. We will need some stone, I think. We're gonna need quite a lot. I should have gathered some leaves when I was back there. And the type of stone I was going to use was that type. But that's alright, because we can smelt all of this cobble. In fact, we can smelt all of this cobble, right? Thing is, we've got to automatically move this stuff around. I don't think that's going to be simple to set up. Or maybe it is actually. Hang on, we've got Ender IO conduits. Yeah, item conduit. How about a chest, a conduit, and an item filter? 2. That's even better. Two filters. Brilliant. Check this out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some of that stone. We're going to add a conduit. We're going to put a chest above it. Okay, we're going to go insert out. So insert on the green will be cobble. And the output will be stone. And we'll do that on a different channel, brown. So this one's going to be insert out as well. So that's going to be, hang on, brown. And extract will be green. I got a feeling I've done things the wrong way around. So green will need a filter over here. Okay, there's no stone in there. Aha! That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it right there. Nice. So that's just going to sort all of that out for us. Awesome. We have a donation in Noise in the Ear from Epic Spaniard saying, "Hey Asuma, love your channel. I've never been able to catch a stream in the past, but finally I can. Cursed Australian time zone. I can't donate much, but hopefully all that enjoy your content can chip in to help you out." I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the support, of course. And if you're down there in Australia, in the other side of the world, just know that I stream at this time of day on the weekends. So if that is convenient for you, next week it'll be... No, wait a minute. The live stream day is on Saturday. Is Saturday today? Okay, well that might mean I'll be streaming both days next weekend. We'll wait and see. We'll see how we are. But yeah, on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I'll be streaming in the morning. Okay, so we need stone. That's one thing we need. We need some dirt. But I think I'm actually going to use silty dirt for our project. That is gravel. That is not silty dirt. Let's take a few stacks of this. That'll do for now. We're going to need some temporary, like, staircase. So we'll build something out of oak wood. Let's get some planks. Make some stairs. Yeah, that'll do for now. Right, so where do I want to build a floaty island that's going to host or be home to a massive temple? Why is there sugarcane all down here? I guess someone was growing it, right? It's kind of got a little hint of blue, this sugarcane. Let's look at our journey map as well. So this location here would kind of be great for a custom island, right? I think. Or maybe that location there. Because we could build something really big in that area. Actually, I like that one a lot. Okay, that's like got a natural cove. Let's go check that out. Hey X, did you turn up the harmony rate? It's so often now, says Cinnamon Muno. The rate at which you gain harmony is the same. The frequency that you see harmony on your screen was decreased. So I don't know what's making you think it's the other way around. Very imaginative name, says one of the bays. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength then. This is it right here, isn't it? Also... Excuse me, that was very rude. Jesus. Hello, kitty cat. Please don't kill me. Are you... No? What's the deal? Are you a nice cat? Is this a cat that we like or hate? I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone for now. Get regened. Aha! Oh, what? Why did that land on my face? Okay, I got a lot of those potions from one witch, didn't I? So the world is sort of like decided it's not going to load just over there. That's... Oh, server's crashed again. So, okay, clearly something's up with the server. Maybe that's why the kitty cat wasn't attacking me. Make it rain, says Asuma. Those things suck. Those cats suck. Oh. Robbie Slayer says, excuse me, that was very rude. Right at the moment, a creeper explodes next to me. Oh, those creepers are rude too, aren't they? Very imaginative name says, don't heal the cat. I thought everyone loved cats on the internet. What is this about? Right, let's go to Foolcraft again. Guess we've got to wait for it to come back up online. X is your slime farm, says Yuri Riddler. My slime farm isn't even running. Demonic says, will I get the butterflies if I watch desktop mode on iPad? Probably not, I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, I've got a cup of tea here. Big cup of tea as well. It needs lots of drinky. I once had to make a wither cat sanctuary for all the cats left after their witches that died in my mob farm. I just couldn't kill them, says Lycan Fane. Oh, that's awesome. Little sanctuary for them. Watch out, you never know when I Love Cats is around, says NTN. Exactly, exactly. That's what I'm worried about. Cuplex says, server crashes because of lag. You move too quickly, the server kept skipping ticks, crashing. I don't think the player moving too quickly causes the server to crash. Something's causing it to crash, though. Sorrow says, just watched Iskal video and he says you're causing lag again. I mean, Iskal's just being silly saying I'm causing it. It's modded. Every modded server I've ever played on I mean, if any of you have played on modded servers, what do you always run into? Problems. Constantly, constantly, constantly. It's the nature of modded. Ain't my fault. I mean, what have I done to even lag the server? I've hardly built anything yet. Okay, so this looks like the place. Yeah, we can build a really big floating island here. It's going to make more sense when I've got... I thought you were another cat. You're a rooster. We like roosters here. Someone make an account called I Love Rooster. Or I Love Roosters. So this will be the spot. And it will be quite a big spot as well. So from over here, let's just throw down a block. We're going to have a little staircase. We won't actually need this staircase once I get flight. You may argue that I should focus on flight first. That would be a pretty good argument. I ain't going to lie, that's a pretty good argument. So how high does this island have to be is a question. Distance away from the mainland is going to be a thing. Height though, we've got to think about base. We're going to start building this at the top level, basically, where it's mostly going to be flat. X, what are you building today? Says Blazing Blaze. We're going to start work on a floating island that's, excuse me, kind of like that, just off the shore. That's actually going to be super helpful. If we look to that for inspiration, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 layers. Our thing is probably going to be at least 4 times the size of that. So we should say that it's going to be probably at least like 12 blocks from where the water is. And I would say you want to look out and see beyond a little bit. So if that's the bottom there, I think we should go up another 12 blocks. And we would have found the height of the island. So 1, 2, we're talking about the top. And I need to count. I need to count. Counting of X, that's 3, isn't it? Did I do 4? Let's say that one's 4. 6. Okay, so halfway there. If only Beef looked in the chest, he would have saved an episode, says Iron Dog Killer. I introduced him to the chest for the stuff that we got. He'll get there eventually. I mean, it's no one's fault really. It's like when you play modded, there's so much stuff that can save you time that you just might not be aware of at all. Now that I've got to here, what's it going to look like for this thing? It feels like that's a little bit close to begin with. Let's press J. So if that's too close, we're looking at filling in this kind of space, I think. I haven't done this before. I really might be overthinking the size and scale too much. Like, it just needs to be a thing that's there, right? I think it just needs to be a thing that's there. Right, so we're going to go grab our stone. I don't know, actually, why did it need to be stone? Now that I think about it, like, it didn't actually have to 100% be stone that we use. But that's what I had in my mind, I guess. Well, it's no harm to smelt the stuff, so we'll go with stone. Stone is also easier to mine when you pick it back up. I guess that's the thing. He's still learning, says Big Assassin. Yeah, I mean, you're always learning in modded, right? Because there's always just stuff. You might be a pro and now to do this mod really well, and you can do all the stuff with it, and then someone's like, hey, there's this other mod that does that thing you're doing easier. And it's like, oh, is there? That's my experience with modded. Kedgd says elevator block. We've got one of those in our base somewhere, I think. Oh, I'll tell you what I need. A sleeping bag. X, you can use Mumbo's drone as a reference, says the Ivan. I would rather use a floating island as a reference. And we've got one right next to where we are, so that would be pretty... Jeez. I mean, Mumbo's drone isn't even on this server as well. Right, so we got a donation in noise in the ear from Rowdy M's saying, glad to finally see one of your streams. Keep up the great videos. Thank you for the kind message. I appreciate the support and the donation, and glad to have you here in the live stream. Welcome. We stream in the mornings, on the weekend, and in the weekdays we stream in the evening. Yesterday we did a later than usual one, playing some Gemcraft. That was a lot of fun. I like Gemcraft. It's a good one. Right, let's... I've got all of this stuff. In fact, anything I pretty much open at this point from a loot bag is going to already be in our system. So it's just a pain in the butt to hold on to. Shukters says, X, I'm really sick and I saw your stream, so I think maybe X can help me. It will be a fun stream. Well, I hope you feel better by the end of the stream. We're going to be hanging out, building some stuff, having fun. I need a builder's wand for this. So this is going to be sort of like the top level of our island, which the more I think about it, it makes more sense to cover it over with that colour grass than it does to actually expose the stone that I'm building it with. So it's kind of pointless. Right, I'm going to need silk touch at some point, but not right now. What did I just realise I needed? A diamond wand. I do not have a diamond wand with me. We're going to be walking back and forth a lot, I got a feeling. I got a feeling, peeps. The walking back and forth is what we'll do a lot. Really need to sort out some paths. We're going to do some pathing. We're going to get the basic of this island down, and then we'll do some pathing. X, are you going to join the CCG event today, says Cuplex. I won't be able to. Got a busy day ahead of me. What did we come back for? Diamond wand? We got one of those. Excellent. Get some more stone while we're here. Gonna burn through that pretty quickly. Pond or lake on the island sounds nice for aesthetics, says Saro. Oh, what about... You made me think. What if this one in the sky and it was... We just build our own one... Oh, do you know what? I might be more comfortable with not putting this in the sky. Not that I want to go back on my plans. So what I could do is just build our own island here. If I did that, it would just be land. It would just be like I cleared some land. So let's actually stick with this. I know you post your streams on your second channel, but could you put some of your footage in your videos, says Mr. Lookster. That's not really something that I do, because when I stream, I'm not recording the stream. And if I do, I record all the overlay stuff as well. And I don't really like to do that in my videos. Yeah, it would be nice though. It would be nice to be able to mix the two together, but it's not something that I do. So how big is this thing going to be? That is an important question. How close does it go over here? I think we'll use this as a bit of a guide to this corner. Sort of come to a diagonal with it. That feels pretty good there. Now, before you think we're building a giant square... Oh, no. That's not what we're doing. We're just mapping out the area first. X built a mushroom flooding island. Mushroom flooding island. Are you on about Hermitcraft, my little mushroom flusher? Cuplex says, why not make the island on the ground and copy it over with our tools builder? That's just adding more more layers of complexity, I think. For me, that's just adding too much complexity. This needs to be a big island, though, peeps. A dirt raid! Hashtag dirt raid in chat from Oyster Snag. Dirt raid. It's Tango and Impulse SV raiding me. It cracks me up, because when I first saw it, I was like, hang on a second, I'm the derp. And then I had to think for a second, didn't I? Derp stands for Delivery of Entities. No, I can't remember quite what it stands for. But I appreciate it. Impulse says, hey X. Impulse, I should mod ya. If I can catch you. Actually, do you know what, the way my thing's set up right now? It's already gone off the screen. Oh, I've got all my boxes all over the place. I'll have to mod you after the stream. Dangerous Entity Relocating Professionals. There it is. Thank you, peeps. There it is. We can see another island. Is that Iscal's island? Oh, wow. Did we really come that close to it? It is. So you can see Iscal's island from over here. Okay, so that could go this way a little bit more, I feel like. But we're kind of getting there in terms of size. This thing's going to be massive, if I haven't said it already. NRMT says, hello, Tango sent us over. Yes, we've been dirt raided. For all the peeps coming over, we're playing Foolcraft, which is a mod pack. It is the second mod pack, it's Foolcraft 2. So you'll see lots of cheatiness going on and crazy tools. Like I've got Choppy McChopface here that will pretty much one-hit kill most things in the game, which is pretty awesome. This pack is all about just overpoweredness and having fun. Iscal won't be on the island for long, says White Paladin. Is that so? He's moving already, is he? I want this island shape, by the way, to be a little bit more elongated in one direction, because we're going to build a temple on top of it. That's sort of the plan. I think that's enough for now. We'll come across this way. Why is the island geometrical? Do you mean a square? It's because we're just starting to build it. That's why. Hey X, build the island how EFO builds. Make a stone cube with RF Tools Builder and trim it using something that can blow stuff up. Put grass on top, terraform, customize and make a pond. That sounds smart, but I am, you know, not able to fly yet. X, doesn't your axe have silk touch? What's it called on that one? Sticky? I don't think it does actually. So we can't use it. We could try. Is this SSP or SMP? We're playing on SMP. Multiplayer is what it is. Just brought Minecraft for the 3rd time. One on Xbox, one on PS4, and one on PC, says Upgrade Your Game. And which one's your favourite? I could moan about Microsoft. You know. I'm really, really unhappy. It just kind of hit me last night. So I found out that you can't host private servers on Windows 10. You have to apply with a partnership with Microsoft. So Hermitcraft won't ever be able to go to Windows 10 Bedrock Edition. And then it just hit me when I was like looking at the requirements and the page that they had for becoming a server with Microsoft, that they've taken everything that used to be free in this community and just turned it into the marketplace, you know, texture packs, maps, skins, all these things that the community created for a game which ethos was like, you know, that we should share and it shouldn't all be about making as much money as you can, and that's been like brought by Microsoft and just turned into everything this game wasn't. It's not what this game was about, and it kind of made me sad yesterday, and I just thought of that again. So this is actually kind of good. I think we want to go out in this direction a little bit more and maybe in that direction a little bit more, but that is kind of massive, which I like. I hope it's enough room to build what I want to build on it. It kind of looks like it's more than enough. There's one thing I've learnt in Minecraft, it's figuring out the scale of stuff can be kind of tricky sometimes. And we're out of stone, peeps, like that, we're out of stone. Well, we went through that very quickly, didn't we? So we've got noises in my ear. Miyataki has resubscribed for 13 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscription. I appreciate the support. Also, Bloodstar290 has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. I appreciate that. And also a reminder to everyone, it is September. 50% off your subscriptions. That's for any old channel here on sub. Microsoft can't leave Minecraft well enough alone, says KZ5EE. Their plan when they brought the game was always to do what they've done, to monetize it and squeeze money out of the fan base, you know? That's what they've gone and done. I like the Win 10 version of MC, works well, and well with really low pad PCs, says Call of Grunt Tourism. Yeah, it's written in a better code base, I guess, so it's going to perform better. I mean, it's kind of like, you know that Java wasn't great for this game in the long run. So there's other versions, they kind of make sense, right? But it's just the nature in which things have gone down. I didn't think I'd need... Oh. Oh, they're here. Okay, they're still in my inventory. I didn't think I'd need more of this. I don't have item filters, so... What are we extracting on green? So if I just make a green channel here on insert, that's in, out, then at least it will feed it more cobble. There you go. So we'll take that one out manually. And I'll put those back in there now. So the thing is, we're going to walk over there. That stuff's going to get filled in, and then we're walking back again. So I think what we'll do... let's get rid of these regen potions. I don't really need them. Yeah, just cleaning up a little bit of inventory space. We'll go do the wood thing again. Wow, X getting raided again, says Doom Squish. Is there another raid? What's... Puppet raid? Puppet raid? What's a puppet raid? Who am I being raided by? Oh, BS07. Love, says Taril the Mad. So I know what that is. It is the Broadcaster's Salute, is it not? Mr. Jack Smacky has taught me all about that. Thank you for the puppet raid. I appreciate it. I'm not sure who puppet is or what the puppet is, but of course I appreciate it. I'm looking over chat, trying to find out more. Wolf Dragon says, poor X getting raided again. I don't mind being raided. Raiders are always welcome. X, make a wireless terminal to access the ME system from around your base. We'll get to that eventually. We'll get to that eventually. It's early beginnings, you know. I kind of, while I'm enjoying, you know, the environment and taking it all in, I don't mind walking around to. Hang on, there's an Enderman over there with a something on its head. But we'll. Oh no, there's monsters nearby. We'll sleep first. Did X got the Infinity Cow? Says Shackers. I think False got that. Tariel the Mad is Puppet, says Simbro. Tariel the Mad, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Coplex says, uses star for travelling, then you don't need to constantly slime sling around. Coplex, we'll get to that old stuff for travelling later. You know, I just kind of want to hang out in the world sometimes and build and just play Minecraft. Right, let's fart on these trees. I mean, that's not a very Minecraft thing, is it? Let's just fart on these trees. X, you should have derp counter for the streams and derps in all future streams. Total derps, says Love Rally. I think Spangleboo's been counting all the derps. Shakta says, why is it hard to spell my name? Something I hate English. Some names are, I guess. So this is the one tree that we already had. So we collected that, yay. Saplings. And another one grew. Look at all these saplings, that's a crazy amount. That is actually a crazy amount of saplings. 20 from one tree. Let's make sure there's plenty of this to go around. T Reminder says Oyster Snag. Oyster Snag, I appreciate that T Reminder ever so much. Let's fart on trees while I drink some tea, you know. Ow! It's tasty. A little bit on the cold side already. Stark Taxes, why did a loot of hermits left Hermitcraft? What's this? I've not heard about a bunch of hermits leaving Hermitcraft. I think you might be imagining things there. I need to watch more of your vids. I did not realise there was season 2 of this, says Dark Matter. Yeah, we're on season 2 at the moment. Why do willow trees drop pears? That's a really good question. There was definitely a pear on the ground. Willow tree and not normal. Now that is an oak wood. What? Can I not get my ethereal... Oh no. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. The ethereal wood, I like the sound of that. Maybe this is a 4x4 tree. Otherwise, I think we found a bit of a problem. Uh-oh. Okay, so no ethereal wood for us. Isn't this the one that blows up? Okay, apparently this one blows up, peeps. Let's get rid of the leaves. Let's use our axe. Oh! I don't know really what I was expecting then. I knew there'd be explosions. I didn't think they'd be that quick, if you know what I mean. That was very quick. I don't think it actually blew anything up. It just scared me. X, use your choppy McChopface to chop the trees, says the Ivan. That is such a good idea. We will continue to do that. Suma, how is opt on the Hermitcraft only you? Says Biotopic Arc. I'm not the only one opt on the server. Use saplings on 2x1, says Ioxac. Well, they were technically in a 2x1 configuration, if also in a 2x3. Okay, so lots of explosions. Oh, jeez, that's loud. My poor old eardrums. My poor old eardrums, people. But what about Slipgator, says NRMT. Oh, you're referring to people who have left over time. People move on. Like, it ain't no big deal. You know, like some people are like, these people have left Hermitcraft or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's no big deal. Like, if people want to move on, do other things, can't hold that against them. That's life, you know. I miss Slipgator. Slipgator was one of my favourite people to watch on Hermitcraft. Makes me sad, but you know, he's moved on to other things, and that's fine. He left, didn't he? Says NRMT. Yeah. It came to be, you know, that he'd moved on, wasn't really interested in Minecraft anymore, and that's how things go sometimes. And that's all right. Does Slip still make Minecraft videos? Says McLuckster. He doesn't. I got a sneaky suspicion that he might actually like to play Minecraft again. I'm not putting words in his mouth. This is just my suspicion, because I know it's true of some people. I don't know if it's true of Slip or not, but The problem is that the nature of the internet and the way people communicate can be rather pressuring. You can get a lot of comments like, do this, do that, do this, and people can get pretty fanatical about stuff. So for someone like Slip, I'm guessing it's probably not a good idea to go back to Minecraft, because it would just create so many comments about, you know, oh, do more Minecraft and all this kind of stuff, right? You know, if I'd thought this talking point over a little bit more, I'd be able to make more sense of it for you. But it's like kind of like a pressure thing. So yeah, you know, you don't want to create that demand, because I imagine Slip probably gets like a comment every now and then like, oh, I missed when you did Minecraft. Wow, that threw me. That threw me back. That was mental. That was actually mental, peeps. Right, now I don't know how much of this wood that I need, but I've collected a lot. That's a good thing, I guess. So it's that type there that we haven't grown yet. Let's plant some more saplings just so this stuff can grow for other players. He must have left Minecraft for a good reason, says 2K18 of Doom. If you don't know the story, basically another game blew up on his channel, and then he made the decision, you know, like, what do I want to do? Do I want to follow this game and see where it goes, or do I want to continue doing exactly what I'm doing? He decided to follow the game, which is, you know, absolutely fine, and look at all the success he's had. I think if you shift while breaking it, it won't blow up, says Hoop. Possible. I think I might have been holding shift, actually. I tend to hold shift a lot when I brace for impact, you know. Loex, if you want fly, use infinity armor, says Lol Lucas. That would be a quick way to get flying, wouldn't it? I don't think this is the way to grow this stuff. We'll hang out here a little bit longer, but otherwise I think that's going to be it. Sunday says it would be nice if he came back to Livestream for Hermitcraft for a livestream. You see, that's precisely what I was saying a second ago. If he did do that, how many people would pester him for videos, right? And that's why I think that's why he probably made that solid breakaway. Again, I don't know his reasons, but that's what I'd imagine. WB says, and now no new TNT player cannon. We just kind of made a TNT player cannon, didn't we? By the way, Saratelli has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy today's stream and have a good time and all of that. Thank you for the support. Stellian says, best to ask the hermit in question. Assume we can't speak for everyone else. Yeah, I'm trying to make it clear. I'm just saying my own thoughts, right? I'm not saying anything is actually true. This is just what I suspect. X-Man says, quick way to get flight. No. The stuff required for Infinity Armor is ridiculously expensive, says X-Man. Yeah, you actually reminded me. So I looked up Infinity Armor, and it is not easy in the slightest. You have to make these ingots as well, and those ingots cost them, which mean you've got to make those generators, right? So will it actually tell us the generators? It doesn't, but you build these generators and those things collect very, very slowly. Right, let's see how much stone we have now. I'm going to chuck away the wood. Right, enough for us to hopefully fill in that platform. Supremium Armor, says TDM Enterprises. Does that stuff give you flight? I remember it. We did it on Foolcraft and it gave me something. I think it did give you flight, yeah. Well, I could possibly make that. That's a good idea, actually. The thing is, though, if you get the Angel Ring, you get a choice of any type of armor. If I go with the one that was just suggested, I forget it, the Mystical Agriculture one, then you've dedicated some of your armor to that, and you might need your armor for other things. Remember, it's a PvP pack, so getting the Infinity Armor, you know, could be pretty good. Apparently, it makes you invulnerable to anything. What I don't want to do is accidentally click on top of the blocks. That would be painful. And like that, we're out of it again. Pretty much. There you go. So we've got as far as that. This is definitely big enough, by the way. I think it's got to be big enough. What is the stone platform for, says CYK Josh? We're going to build our own island over here. I should probably get a a mega torch for it, right? You can get a free angel ring when you do the Master Chick quest. The Master Chick quest. What one is that? The Master Chick. I don't see Master Chick written over here. Oh yeah, I tried to craft that and it didn't work. That was unfortunate. So we've done all of that. We've like 100%ed that one, which is great. I think. If we zoom out, there might be something else. Then there's the chisel one, which we haven't done. The ore and farming. So I don't know which one would lead to flight. It's an animal house. What do you got to do first? Got to make some stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's not really that big of a hint over here, is there? Experience the experience obelisk. That's not a bad thing to have. Also, I need to make a powered spawner actually for what I'm going to do in my next episode. Let it be peaceful. It's probably in the chicken quest line, says Rex. Ah, okay, that kind of chicken. Oh, it's there. Oh, well done. So we need that iron egg. I guess we could go check Beef's area again. That iron egg. Right, that's pretty cool then. So where are we now? This area is kind of like confusing to navigate sometimes. So we're about here. We basically want to go down over there. So if we go towards the slime island. Okay, I'm officially confused. Is that it? Is it that one? Nope. Hang on, we're not... Where am I? For some reason I thought I was standing next to that thing. Right, so Slime Island should be over there somewhere. There it is. Okay, we're going in this direction. That took me a while. Don't shoot at me, skelly butt, you meanie. And the Mega Torch. Don't forget the Mega Torch. That's the other thing we're going to make. Geez, X, it's 4 in the morning. I can't watch everything at any time, says Waffleman. Waffleman, I'm so sorry for streaming at 4 in the morning. But where I am, it's not 4 in the morning. Also, this will be uploaded to the second channel if you want to watch it later. Why is the stream lagging for me, says Matar Billy I. The internet, that's why. It's not 100% consistent, I guess. So I think it's a little further this way now. Over the hill and round the corner. Where are we? We're there. So keep going in this direction. And eat some food. Asuma, can you please do /BQ admin edit to turn off edit mode? You're getting to see things you shouldn't be able in the quest book. I'm not going to mess around with any commands that I don't know what they do. Right, where are we? Why do I feel like we've gone the wrong way? Is this it? Where am I now? I'm sort of... I find it so difficult to navigate this forest for some reason. Right, here we go. We're actually standing next to it, which is kind of hilarious. Ah, you see, Beef's now got them even stronger. Which is kind of bad. Kind of bad for us, because we won't be able to get that iron egg. And I think the iron eggs are gone. This song is a bit bonkers, isn't it? Right, so there's no iron eggs, so I'd have to do that myself to get that one. That kind of sucks that you need that exact specific iron egg. Or maybe it needs to be better all around. Like, that's better all around. Let's at least give that a try. It's definitely better than that, but it won't... Unless you pick a reward, no. And what about... Oh, that's the iron one. So this one over here, the lucky egg thing... Oh, it gives you a crafting terminal. That's not so difficult to do, but until we get the egg, I don't see the point. Let's give Beef his egg back as well. It might be an important one, you know. Okay, let's get up on top of the trees. Ping our way back. So we're going to get a Mega Torch. And I think soon we'll have to start work on the path block. I thought that was the bad water in my head, then I was like, hang on a second, that's the good water. That's the stuff we don't mind. What was that song that was on before this one, says Minecraft Apple? I couldn't tell you. But it was on the new Izuku album, that's what I do know. Where is it? It's over this direction. Imagine Momo says non-derp. What is a non-derp? Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. I'm invisible. I've had this happen before. Let's, how did I fix it before? Uh-oh, it's still happening. Let's try relogging. Game Jam 1 it was, says a couple of people. Server desync, says Cuplex. Let's hope a relog fixes it. The what album, says NRMT90? The latest. The latest one. By the way, Cuplex resubscribed for 7 months in a row, saying, yay, 7 months. Thank you for all the entertainment you provide. Keep up the good work, X. Thank you for the resubscription, man. I appreciate it. Also, thank you everyone for tuning in. 1,300 people watching. Goodness me, this is rubbish. Hey, that fixed it. Okay. That's much better. Yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in. Be sure to hit the follow button if you ain't done so already. I stream here every other day on Twitch, and sometimes I do bonus streams. Okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Mega torch, that was it. Let's make this sucker. Hi, we need torches. We need blocks of gold. Regular blocks of gold, that'll do. 2 of those. Some torches. They're not expensive, thank goodness. And there it is, mega torch. Sweet. So we'll put that on top of our builds that we've done so far. We need more stone. I think I might have made the overall platform a little bit on the big side. I think we need silk touch now. Oh, so is that everything? Okay, so we need more cobble. Luckily for us, cobble's nice and easy to get in this pack, because you can just vein mine it. Let's take some of that as well. Yeah. Right, Mr. Marco even has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time at the stream and enjoy it and all of that. Zeron says, have you realised the cow you took home and buried in that hole is probably a healing water cow, and you can obtain buckets of the stuff that way? I forgot about that cow. I haven't even seen that cow in that hole. Why does the bucket have a H in it? Hello? There we go. Right. That looks like a different bucket, so let's take a regular bucket. Oh, this will be funny. Hot spring water bucket! It is! Oh my goodness me. Okay, so let's put a little bit of that here. I get healing from it. Now, didn't we have a problem where I picked this up and it turns to water? Right, I see. I see how it works. Where'd the block go that I broke? Huh. Let's put that there. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so we got that. If ever want to add healing around the place. That's pretty awesome. Simbro says, don't pick it back up. Well, I wanted to do the test, you know. We've done it before. I just wanted to confirm what I remembered, really. Right, let's go try and do a bit more work on that island. Do I have a silk touch? Do we have like a diamond pick with silk touch on? So, they're not enchanted. Do we have any books of silk touch? Nope, didn't expect anything. That's fine. Get the latest from AVAP, says Jaden. The latest what? Just finished watching your last Foolcraft episode, says SRVV. Awesome. Well, welcome to the live stream. We're doing more foolish things now. To pick it up, you need a pink bucket, says Dolphin. Oh, right. So there's a certain type of bucket that can pick it up. That's cool. See, I am thinking that's a tiny bit big, but you know what? I'm going to make this a pain in the butt for myself if I just don't stick with this size. We'll be able to build a really big and cool structure here, though, so that's going to be fun. So, Mega Torch down. X make an enchanter from Ender IO. I could do. This is the thing. Like, everything's a rabbit hole. That's what you got to remember. It's just going to be another rabbit hole doing stuff. Okay, I think given the size of this thing, I'm going to come out a little bit. Do a couple of 2s, then a 3, another 2, and then a big long one here. So we're trying to give this thing a little bit of shape now. Let's bring up. Yeah, it looks a little bit too uniform. Thing is though, the shape of that is pretty uniform, isn't it? So maybe it's not the worst idea ever. Yum, chocolate donuts, says Anonymous Fury Guy. Chocolate donuts, that's what I've been eating. X, does your PC have to be extremely good to play this mod pack, says Juice, though I... You need a reasonable, you need a pretty good CPU, you need reasonable graphics card, and what you probably need is at least 8 GB of system RAM. So that was the corner. We got the 1, and then the next one, which has a 2. So what we're going to do is do another 2, and another 1, and then a couple of 3s, and then something a little bit longer. That'll do for now. Sweet. Let's go to the journey maps. That's a reasonable-ish shape. Does look a little bit too uniform, I think. Lol, his edit is done, says Acid. What edit is that? The Donut of Derp, says Topi. I like that name. 8 mines uses over 9 with it set to 8. I do not like some of these messages. I'm just like, what? Lavrelli says the island is too long. I don't know, it needs to be longer in one direction than the other. I enjoyed your body count video too, says SRVV. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I was really pleased with the feedback on that. I really like that song, and I wasn't sure if like people would really like it or not. It seemed like quite a few people did, which is awesome. The thing I noticed though on the guitar videos is people seem to like how you play it more than the song sometimes, which makes a lot of sense. Anonymous Fury Guy says GTX 1050 Ti, 8GB RAM, Pentium 4560. I have no idea. I know that the graphics card good, but the processor I'm not sure. If you've got a PC with that kind of graphics card in, the processor's probably good, you know. It's probably good to go. Let's put a 3 there, then a couple of 2s. And now another 3. Then another one. And then something longer. Cool. And then a little bridge over here. Right, let's look at the journey map. We're going to keep checking it. That's pretty reasonable, I think. How's your day, X? Says Accounting Twitch is good. First thing I've done today is stream, which is alright. You should mic up your amp with a Shure SM57. Much better sound for your recording, says Hazard. I'm not sure what microphone that is, but my experience with using other microphones is just that they're... What was the one I've got? The Yeti? What do they call it? A condenser mic. The type of tone and sound you get from a condenser mic doesn't really suit my voice or the environment I'm in. And actually using a cheap microphone like the one I've got seems to get like a pretty decent sound from it. It's obviously got some problems. It's not the best sounding mic ever, but yeah, I'm much more about like practicality, you know. If I use this microphone, it don't cost me a lot. Whereas if I use a condenser mic, then I've got to buy like preamps, mixers, you know, all the equipment for hanging the mic and the pop filter. And you just end up spending like hundreds of pounds compared to, you know, 50 quid or whatever for a few years. I like your voice, X, says Juice the Eye. Thank you, man. But there you go. Like you don't need a special microphone to enjoy the voice, do you? It's all right with what it's got. SM57 for recording guitar, says Hazard. Well, currently what I'm using is my Pod UX1, so that's like a line in for my computer. It's also an amp sim, but I basically use it as a line in from my pedals. I don't use the amp, you see. Miking up the amp doesn't really work well in this environment, it feels like. So, I mean, it could do, it's just... I don't know, like... My experience with miking up amps and doing things that way is it just takes so much time, whereas if I plug it into my other computer and run a couple of plugins, I can get something reasonable to work with for now, you know? So that's the way I think about it. It's always just the practicality of things. Tensor says SM57 is stage mic, guys. Not a studio mic. That's another thing, you'll get tons of conflicting opinions when you get into all this hardware stuff. I like the title of this song, says I Am Dad. It's now switched over to I Still Haven't Played Minecraft. Assuming your site is offline, says Anonymous Fury. Yeah, it goes offline every now and then. I think the hosting isn't great or something. You get these 502 errors. It'll come back up before long. So I'm still varying up the block layout a little bit. Oh, it's met up with that. That seems a little bit short compared to the other side. Let's have a look. Do you know what? I like this shape. I feel like this shape is pretty good. I'm happy with it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go connect up this side before we do the next one. What is he working on, says Gaming God? Giant floating island. When I woke up today, I said, I'm going on Foolcraft and I'm building a giant floating island. Leave me alone. And then I stopped talking to myself. Wait, that's moving too fast for me to read. Bioptic Arc says, Asuma, when are you going to update the vanilla tweaks with new stuff and your 360 base door? I don't recall saying I was going to do any of that, but vanilla tweaks is updated by a team of kind people who are passionate about, I guess, the pack and have put a lot of time into making a custom website for it and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't really do anything for it anymore. X is acting strange recently, says Cuplex. I'm always acting strange. Jeez, nothing's changed there. That's just normal business, surely. X, congrats, no derps. How long do you think it will take for the first one? Well, the other day we had a very, I think it was a very productive stream. I was talking the big words, wasn't I? I was saying, I ain't no derp, I'm a pro. Check me out, no derps, 1 hour in. And then all of a sudden I started derping like crazy. So I think after I've streamed for about an hour, which we're just approaching, my brain starts to shut down. It's going, right, I've put too much thought power into this. We're gonna shut off some of the critical thinking systems and we're gonna take it easy from now on. Right, let's come out here and connect up with that bit. How much stone do we have left? Oh, quite a bit, quite a bit. Right, are we happy with that shape? I think that's good. It doesn't look perfectly symmetrical, which is exactly what I want. There's a few odd bits, and that's pretty good. Thing is, though, I was going to put some dirt around the edge of that. That is some delicious, delicious tea. It's also cold. It's also very cold. I have been bad at keeping up with noises in my ear. The BMW has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription. Also subscribing with Amazon Prime is Zwerowen. Oh my god, that's a difficult name to say. Thank you for the subscription. And Nick Bella 13. That one was nice and easy. Thank you, Nick Bella, for having an easy to read name. Zeri Rowan. Jeez. I mean, I don't even know. I'm probably butchering that name, aren't I? Fozzie says lukewarm team. Hello, Fozzie. Lukewarm tea it is. Definitely lukewarm. In fact, no, it's less than lukewarm. Actually, I really don't know what classifies as lukewarm. In my mind, lukewarm would make you at least feel warm when you're in it, but sometimes like a cup of tea can be still warm but colder than you'd like it to be. But you know, even though it's better than cold water, if you were laying in a bathtub full of tea at that temperature, that would be funny in itself, but it would probably make you cold even though it's warmer. Right? Does that make sense? Like your own body heat is pretty warm. So even though you've got like a was hot cup of tea that's now getting cold, if you were laying in a bathtub of it, I mean, not only would you be laying in a bathtub of tea, that would be pretty stinky, I think. You would basically get cold. That's my theory. That's my tea bathing theory. Okay. I didn't know that I had a tea bathing theory, but now I've got one. So whatever. It's live streaming. What do you expect? Intelligent conversation? You were hoping for too much. Too much, I tell you. Let's fill in this little space over here. Sweet. Oh look, I got an excuse to say that. I like it. There you go. Pretty good. Simfro says wants to bathe in tea. The BM says for future resubs it's pronounced BMW. Oh yeah, it is the BMW. I'm not mad because I used two teachers buttering my first name at school. Buttering, I love it. I've buttered that name. Oh, I've got a knife. It's full of butter. I've slathered it all over. Butchering, but yeah, I know what you're saying. And you'd be brown and speedy after such a bath, says Dunkleo. I don't know why I'd be speedy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've absorbed a load of caffeine through the bath water. Asuma, when will episode 666 of Hermitcraft come? Maybe on October the 13th or the 31st? I don't know. It'll arrive when it arrives. I've done most of my prep. I was thinking about recording some of it in advance, but I think I'd rather just record it all in one go when it's like the episode that needs making. So most stuff there is good to go. Little bit nervous that it might be one of those things that takes 3 or 4 days to put together, but I've done like a lot of prep for it. X, what is the reason you haven't got flight yet? Says I am a Vic. Just enjoying not flying, you know. I was thinking every time you play modded, oh, you know, flying around, overpowered armor. Why don't we just slime sling it for a while, you know? Why don't we just take the time to enjoy the scenery and enjoy a little bit of slime sling? In fact, if ever we got a reason not to fly, this scenery, because what we're going to do... Oh! Not 2 of them! Why you got a creeper face? It's the attack of the creepers, peeps! They're conspiring against me. That was too many creepers in this beautiful area for my liking. Exactly! In this case, but you still got it, says Dunkel Lostios. Okay, I'm not sure how that quite relates to what we're talking about. Are we on about the flight or what? It's kind of fun to turn one's tub into a giant cup of tea, says Breach. Let's go grab this one. Let's fill in some bits and boobs. There we go. Scenario, Suma pops out your closet while you're sleeping and wakes up. What do you do? Says Anonymous Fury Guy. I'm gonna wait for some replies here. There's gonna be some interesting replies to that. Someone's gonna say boot up Minecraft. Just strange bloke pops out of your cupboard in the night and your response is, quick, load up Minecraft. He probably wants to play it. Okay, there we go. I do not want to click on the top. How much do I even have left? A little bit. Give him a tea bath, says Gator Duck on Quack. Make X a nice cup of tea, then politely ask him to leave, says Poofy. This is good. I like this. X has a wand, therefore aliens, says Jaden. The old aliens, eh? I'd scream, what's the heck's going on, says Accounting Twitch. That seems like the most rational response so far. Hand him a guitar, says SRVV. I like that one. I'll start the derp counter, says Slayer. Oh, that's great. That's great. Just start. Oh, start the derp counter. That's a derp. You're not supposed to be here. Right, here's how we're going to start transforming the... Oh, we need Silk Touch. I've just realised we need Silk Touch. Unless I want to try and grow the grass up here, which I could do with a watering can. At this point, we actually need Silk Touch. So, I could put Silk Touch on my shovel. I can't help but feel that that would be a backfire. If we make a silky gem and make just a cheap old, like, stone tool or something, we only need to get, like, one piece of it and then we're good. Does X bathe in tea, says Wobblemaker. I refuse to answer this question. I refuse to answer. No comment. Leolea says, if I knew Asuma was at that random hour, I'd probably hug him. Ah, that's the nicest response yet. Everyone else is talking about setting up derp counters and kicking me out of the house. Fozzie says, X would make a great Doctor Who if it were comic relief special. Cheers. Cheers, Fozzie. Oh, because I don't watch Doctor Who. I wouldn't know what was going on. They're like, Doctor, you know, like, activate that TARDIS box. And I'd be like, what's that? And I go, you're not very good at this. I go, I'll get my coat. I'll get my Doctor Who coat. I'll get my scarf. That's what I'll get my scarf. I'm doing the off. Right. We got to make... Right, we need cobble. Cobble, please. We're going to have to keep smelting some cobble. Let's make sure we keep a stack on us, though. Oh, this thing has not been running, has it? It's good to see we can just leave this thing running around the clock, though. That's good, because we've got the power for it. Right, so I think most of the Tinker stuff we need is at Tinker's. Let's type in Silky. Let's get ourselves a Silky Jewel. So that, 1, 2, 3, 4, and an emerald. Do we have an emerald? We do. We've got a Silky Jewel, peeps. That's very good. It's very good. There's also that watering can. I'm going to take that. That watering can is now mine. In fact, it was mine to begin with, so that's alright. Call of Gran Turismo says, I really need to catch up on Doctor Who, but I haven't been able to watch it anywhere legally without paying extra. Can't you watch it on iPlayer for free? I thought that was a thing. Maybe it's not. Is it even on BBC anymore? What is the most OP sword in Foolcraft, says Tudor? It might... Well, this isn't a sword, this is an axe. There's actually one that's even more powerful than this by a crazy amount. Someone sent me a screenshot of it. They're like, hey, you got Choppy McChopface, I got this one. And I looked at it and I was like, that is mental. It's actually mental is what it is. X, wear a bow tie, not a scarf, says Catastrophic. I was saying a scarf because I think that's what the Doctor wears, right? Hunter says, butterfly. X, I was working on a double piston extender. I came up with a flush tileable design, but you can't use repeaters for some reason. I sent it on Twitter. Thanks for sending it to me. I'll check it out after the stream. Or later in the day, actually, because after the stream I'm going for a run. I'll check it out at some point. Every now and then I go through all my tweets, you know. Okay, so, over here... I was going to make a shovel. I think we might be smarter to make a pick. Because we can still silk touch with it. So, we need... binding, regular tool rods. Is that already there? That's a sword blade. Tough tool rod. And, right, we don't actually have a pickaxe head either. Well, let's make both of these things. We didn't have either of those. That's a little bit odd. It's a little bit odd. Okay, thank you for the things. Very good. So we can make an axe now. Let's put the parts back away. I don't have a tool forge here. So we came all the way over there to do that, and we can't even make it yet. We've got to go back to our tool forge. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. I guess it doesn't really slow us down. We got the bits, right? That's all we need. NRMT says, and then X gets raided on Twitter. I do read my Twitter, yeah. That is a way to communicate. Oh, people are saying it's behind me. Now people are saying derp. Well, this will be interesting. Here's the thing. I moved my tool forge away from here, so if it is a tool forge, it's not mine. Therefore, it ain't a derp. Do you understand? Because I realised the tool forge wasn't here. Because I moved my one away, okay? Stop trying to think everything I do is a derp. Now, jeez. Okay. Is this a derp or not? I'm pretty alarmed at how in the open that is. Like I was pretty much standing next to this thing, and then I remember looking at the wheat. That's a derp. Damn it! How did that happen? Oh no! Oh, okay. I thought I might have to press the dirt button again because it made me auto jump. Now that ain't my tool forge, okay? Listen to Asuma. Listen to Asuma. That ain't my tool forge. That's someone else's. I'm taking it with me. Actually, I probably really shouldn't do that because someone might come back for it. I did not notice that thing, and it was out in the open, and that's kind of terrible. And now my chat is full of dirt faces. I went an hour and 10 minutes, people. An hour and 10 minutes, but I couldn't avoid the derp. The derp came and got me in a crazy kind of way. It's False's Forge, says Chili Sunny. There you go, someone knows whose it is. False has also made an infinity one back at our base. That's the one we're going to go use. Right, let's shimmy onto some land. Look at this pro jumping. This is some amazing jumping right here. Build pickaxe. Shush! That's not a double derp. Quiet! Oh, jeez. My poor old brain. It's 1, then it's 2. Why did I not think of using it? I got so distracted by talking about derpage that then I forgot to... Oh, it's unavoidable, peeps. It is unavoidable. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, there we go. Stone pickaxe. Can we put a thing? Can we put a thing on ya? There we go. Right. Stop with the dirt paces in chat. Leave X alone. You're going to make me do something else silly now, aren't you? Let's go take this just from somewhere where we won't really need to replant it. We only need a couple of bits of this. 5 will do. I'm going to hold on to the rest of that. Oh, goodness me. This pick's rubbish. Oh, I guess maybe it has something to do with us using it. Yeah. It's only 16. Wow, that seems awful. I think we actually just made a garbage pick. I mean, I didn't think it would be that bad. Where's my backpack? I'm going to put it in my backpack for another day. And I guess, yeah, it had 16, but it uses double because it's the wrong tool. Well, my thinking was, if we get a pick, it'll mine grass quicker than a shovel can mine stone or something like that, right? So the pick is probably the better choice, even though we want to originally use it on the wrong thing. Bane mine the grass around your base, haha. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Embrace the derp. No, really, give me a hug. Says Breach. I'll try to embrace the derp. I will. I promise. Make those 5 blocks count. Says Floofy. We will make them count. Don't you worry. Hopefully these will spread nice and easy. Oh, we can make it spread ourselves. That wasn't a lip smack. That sound. That was a like tongue inside of the mouth smack. I'm not really sure how to describe that. Or if I can even make that sound again. Assume I just throw a diamond on there and it'll pump up the durability with 500. Ah, yeah, I could do, I guess. But then I've got to repair it. You know, it's done its job for now. If we need it again, we'll call upon its services. By the way, good morning, X. There's nobody right now. Good morning to you too. Please don't riot. I know you like your riots. Make it rain. Well, it's kind of what we're doing, isn't it? Meows with a Suma, oh, interesting name, says, so I just made a Twitch to tell you how much I appreciate your consistency with video uploads. Also, I've been lurking around for about 4 years and I thought I'd make an appearance. Thank you for making an appearance, Meows with a Suma. I appreciate that message. Like, when someone says they appreciate your consistency, that means a lot, because I don't think people realise that, yeah, like, I do this every day. Like, it's... To quote someone, it's every day, bro. It really is. And that's been for years. I've been keeping it going solid. Which I'm really pleased with. I'm really proud of. Like, doing this YouTube thing has been tremendous for teaching me about productivity and, like, getting what you want out of life. And you guys have probably seen that lately with the guitar videos. Nobody right now saying riot, just throwing all those little headbang emotes in there. Jeez. The chat's turning into a mosh pit at the moment. Wait, who did you quote? Says Jose. I've already forgotten what we just said a moment ago. Quote? Did I say to quote? Oh, yeah, okay. No, I did say to quote someone. We won't say their name. For every time you say their name, you give them more strength and power. So we won't say their name. Nobody say their name now. Come on. I'm being serious as well. I'm actually being serious. Pasture seeds equals grass, says Kedjai. Yeah, but is it the same type? Because those seeds represent different types of grass, and I think they're the grass from the Botania mod, whereas the grass we're working with here is slightly different. It's a different type. Anyway, this is going to work out pretty well, I reckon. That grass, though, even though I've, like, you know, spread them out a little bit there, I've kind of put it all in the same place. Are you from the City of England, says Arnie. I am from the country called England. See, the thing is, England is actually a city in Ohio. What are you making right now, says Bun Sensdust. We're making a island to put a building on. It's kind of cool. It'll spread eventually, says Fry. Yeah, it will. I've just got this, like, instinct to try and spread it up a little bit, you know. What would have been smarter is if I'd have gone all the way around the outside with this stuff and then like put them one in each corner. But it'll get there, it'll spread, we know it. So this is my plan, to hide the stone basically, to put the dirt on either side like this, just to start with, and then we'll look at it and see where we're going. He said it's Fozzie, gives me strength and power, says it's Fozzie. Now you got even more. Be careful with all that strength and power, don't let it go to your head now. Manavogo says, hey Asuma, how y'all doing? Well, it's 10 PM for me. Got the final exam. Good luck with your exam. Maybe get an early night if you got an exam. Make sure you've had tons of sleep, you know. Why don't you make a angel ring, says Raconic. I just want to work on the island, you know. I don't know. You can't go a stream without without someone asking you why aren't you doing something else. Let's have a look. We got J Joby Dank Memes has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing with Amazon Prime. I appreciate the support and hope you enjoy today's stream and hang out and have a good time with us. Gabby Games, thank you for the kind message. Glad you enjoy the videos. There's more coming your way, would you believe it or not? There is more coming your way. How much of this do I have left? Another stack and a bit. That's good. Chat is just full of derp, 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 derp. I don't think that was a derp. I just fell off. Like, it's bound to happen. I think it's the opposite of a derp. I think it's amazing that I've stayed on this island for so long. I think it shows you how good of a Minecrafter I am, man. Like, it took me an hour to fall off. I mean, that's some pro stuff right there. That's some pro stuff. Let's see how long you'd last up here, you know. Why are you not doing something else? Stream derp, says Simbro. Why are you not doing something else? Yeah, that should be the new message. Don't even say anything. Asuma, why are you not doing something different to what you're currently doing? Pro Minecrafter, says nobody right now. Exactly, you got the right attitude. Pro Minecrafter. I mean, we were just on an over an hour long streak where we hadn't fallen off of a giant island in the sky. That's pretty impressive. Now, what I want to do next is make some of that grass spread around. But it's going to take a long time, isn't it? Oh, we've got another stack. I thought it was just done. Well, I guess we're going the whole way around this bit by the looks of it. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. Yeah, it kind of looks like we might just get round to the other side. That's good. Use a builder's wand, says Remix. I don't think a builder's wand would be helpful because we're trying to place these blocks in specific points, as you can see. Actually, along that side, it would be helpful. Would it place? It would place stone. It wouldn't place the dirt. Now that I think about it, that squid has got a fancy hat. It's a fancy hat squid right there. 10 PM. You must live on the opposite side of the globe. Wish you luck for that exam of yours, says Dunkel Lostios. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Must be opposite side of the planet. Whenever someone mentions Pro Minecrafters, I think of Hermitcraft 299, says I am da. Never forget episode 299 of Hermitcraft, the legendary. It'll never happen again, peeps. You'll never see something so ridiculous in Minecraft ever again. That will always be, I think, the crowning moment of Hermitcraft. It's just like the ultimate derp, basically, is what it is. It's the ultimate derp from a group of professional miners. Everyone's derp level just seemed to rise to infinity. X, what's the longest streak of not falling from the chair? I don't recall. Have I ever fallen from this chair in a stream? I think at one time, like, I might have reached for something and like almost fallen off my chair. I don't think I've ever like. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really fallen off the chair though. What episode was that, says Elab? It's not episode 299 of Hermitcraft. Don't. I mean, I know I said it. You know, episode 299. It's a code. It's actually a different episode. Man of the Go says, X, have you been to India or planning to visit India? I haven't got any plans to. I mean, I'd like to visit lots of places in the world if I had the time. But I haven't been to India. I haven't been over like anywhere in that part of the world. Places I've been to are mostly in Europe, and I've been to America as well. What would you react if you fell into lava, accounting Twitch? Well, why am I doing this? I knew I would do this. I said it a moment ago. I'd come over here and use the silly old watering can. It makes no sense to do this. Just let it spread naturally is the way. Yeah, I would probably go, oh my god, how have I fallen into lava? This thing was built above water. Let's press J. I think that's going to end up looking like a pretty awesome floating island, right? Like, at least we've got the start good. We can't complain about anything. So if we do it proper, we can probably build the underside looking pretty good as well. Size of it is pretty spectacular. Before we leave, oh, I've only got a tiny bit of stone to place. Well, might as well put some of it somewhere. That's it. That's all we can do with that wand. Are you making a magnet? Or when are you making a magnet, says Mike. I don't know. When I feel like I really need one, I will. At the moment, it can be a bit of a pain to have a magnet. Right, 6 more blocks. We'll put them over here, and then we'll do the off. X, check if there is grass seeds. I talked about that a moment ago. The grass seeds, I don't think for this type of grass. It ain't really spreading very quickly, though. That's my one concern. If I've got one concern, it's that it's not spreading. Professional Minecrafters, says Hilbert Boss. That's the episode 299, Professional Minecrafters. I leave to get some coffee, and suddenly there's 2 derps, says Bart. Bart, they were the most insane derps you've ever seen, I tell ya. We'll never forget how derpy those derps were, will we? I might be trolling you. They were pretty typical Asuma derps. Me just being a goof. Is there a download link for the mod pack, says the Pig Launcher. Google will probably have a link somewhere if you search for Foolcraft 2 mod pack. Let's go and make a chisel bag. And in fact, let's type in chisel. Right, chisel, excellent. In fact, let's grab that stone chisel, okay? If we go here, like, why you know detect submit? Harvest level iron. 1, 2, 2.1. 1, 2, 2.1, harvest level iron. I mean, I've got that. I've got that. I don't know what else it could be. Oh, complete? Did it already say complete? Or did it do it just then? Because it didn't do it the other day. Okay, I feel kind of weird now. I feel really quite weird. Hang on. So let's type in chisel again. So I've got the diamond one. Let's make the iron one. I don't know what happened then. So I probably clicked on it and didn't realise that it works. That's what I'm going to guess. Iron chisel. Let's make an iron chisel. Asuma, why are you saying chisel? It's chisel. Hey, let's claim. See, it says incomplete. Ah, but it did do it. Detect, submit, claim. Okay. Ooh. I have all these bits. Wait, I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Detect. I'm holding a chisel. Now, you should detect that. Maybe this one's got stuff in it. Chiseled bit bag. Aha, so we've run into another problem. Leia says you forgot to press the detect button when it was in your inventory, you derp. Well, not when I did it the other day. When I did it the other day, it was in my inventory and it wouldn't detect it. That is for sure. Maybe we need to make a new chisel bag then. Which will require me to get a chisel bit of some sort, won't it? I wonder if there's any chisel bits in here. No, there ain't. Okay, so I know that we're going to end up using one of these things. So let's consume the whole block. Wait, what am I... Aren't I supposed to see the chisel stuff going on? Because that's just going to... Am I... What? Am I forgetting how chisel works? That's all you do, right? You get the chisel diamond. Am I getting a bit bonkers? Choose reward, bro, says Sarah Joe. Is it really that? That dirt can't be chiseled, says OCXY. Oh. No! That ruins my plans! That ruins my plans for the path. We can't chisel the grass. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad. What about the leaves? Okay, so let's go to one where we can see. So we can't chisel the leaves. We can chisel that. Oh no! You need wrench. I need wrench? Why do I need the wrench? Biomes of plenty stuff won't chisel, says Lycanfane. Oh, that's really bad. Oh no. Some people are saying I need a wrench though. Listen to your own mod X. Aha, choose reward, says NRMT. Okay, so we've done this already. I choose a reward. Can't claim it. Can't submit. We've done that already. Wrench, what do you mean, says the greatest Josh. Lots of people in chat are saying use a wrench. You can put a top layer on top of the grass, says Chill Pimp. How do we do that? Hey X, I just broke my knee and ankle. Ouch! 4 days ago in pretty bad bike on car accident. Watching you has finally given me something to cheer me up. I'm so sorry to hear that happen, man. That must be awful. I of course hope you have a speedy recovery, and if you're enjoying this, I'm glad to hear it. Wow, that's nasty. Yeah. Then click the item X, says JH Gamer. Let's try again. Click the item, apparently. Click the item. I'm clicking. Nothing's happening. You would try to use vanilla path blocks instead, says X-Man, but vanilla path blocks are not the same colour. What is this about the wrench? All these people said use the wrench, and now they're not telling me why. Can you use regular glass, maybe, says Blazing Blaze. Unfortunately, it's not the same colour. I mean, like, maybe there's something similar to this. I've got an idea, actually. I might request for the mod makers to add in a texture that's this grass that we can use, like another block. Add in a block and give it a texture that can be chiseled, and just make it the same texture as this silty glass. So if I look at that silty grass block, it's not the same color as this, so this is like biome color dependent, I think. That might be a reason it doesn't work. Use the force, says Saratelli. It solves all the problems, doesn't it? Just use the force. Is X trolling, says 2K in Doom. I'm not trolling, I can't get it to work. Anyway, let's go and grab ourselves some bits so we can try and make a bag. There we go, we'll take that. Maybe if we make a new bag it'll work. You don't see the bottom of the path block, you only see the top, says Ilav. Okay. That might be so, but it's not the same colour, is it? Okay, so we want to make a chisel bag. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Let's see if it'll take it now. I mean, I literally just made it. What is wrong with this thing? What is wrong with this thing? Maybe we've got one here that's, yeah, being used. So let's put that one away and try again. Doesn't like it, does it? Oh, I also can't select anything over here now, which is kind of odd. What about that? Fluid bits. So chisel some lava, chisel some water, and get some energized glowstone. We can do that. That should be nice and easy. So I can't chisel this grass, but I can chisel water. That is very strange. Okay. Oh no, this works. Hang on, how does that work? I've completely forgotten. Relog X says Twitch Quirties. We could try a relog. What if you paint a block, you can chisel the texture of grass? Well, that works, says Slyazard. I believe when you paint a block, it's no longer chiselable, but it's worth a try. Leah Leia has resubscribed for 3 months in a row, saying, I just now noticed this. Can we give hugs to the person who just said they broke their ankle, please? Let's get some hugs in chat for Mr. Broken Ankle. I'm sorry I forgot your name, person. I forgot it too. I'm so bad. In one ear, out the other. I apologise. Thank you for the support, Leah. I appreciate it as always. Liam says false palm. Don't you mean face palm? You broke it, X, says Demonic. Oh, jeez. Now it's my fault. It's my fault when apparently I wasn't clicking it. Now it's my fault when I'm clicking it. Jeez, what can I do? Hugs for Mr. Broken Ankle, says Floofy. There you go, tons of hugs in chat. Let's see. What were we going to do? Oh yeah, questbook. Yeah. Right. That one. The relogging didn't help, peeps. The relogging didn't help. So how do we get the fluidy bits? Also, let's do a silk touch on that stuff and see if we can paint it. Okay, so we got that. We've got a painting machine over here. That's the block that you paint, I think, and we're going to paint it into cobble, right? Because it took the coal. And we have another noise in the ear. It's Neotron Gaming, who has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoy the stream and have a good time and all of that. Thank you, as always. Right, so painted cobblestone. It's cobblestone, but it's been painted. So, the moment of truth. Doesn't look good, does it? Ah. Oops. Let's put you back. Hi, there we go. So that don't work, unfortunately. Gonna ask something custom, I reckon. Ben Plays on Twitch TV has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Ben. I appreciate the support. Hope you enjoy the stream, of course. Mod Zcraft says you need the block that looks like a net block. Right, we need a block that looks like a net block. Is it that one? Well, I guess we probably want to craft that thing, right? So, let's do at chisel. Now, first of all, we get that chisel mod, and last of all, we get this one. So these are all the things you can make from it. So I'm guessing, right-click blocks to rotate. I did not know about that. That's pretty cool. Craft with blocks or chisel blocks to cut along any three of the axis. Cool. Tape measure, fluid tank. So we've got the fluid tank. Oh, I know how this works. I remember now. Right, I need a bucket. I need a couple of buckets. Nuckets? We don't need a nugget, we need a bucket. Jeez, get it right. Okay, there we go. Let's go find some lava, peeps. Right, this could be a very long adventure and journey, so brace yourself. We've got to go deep down into the underworld to find the mysterious material that is so difficult to find. Oh, wait a minute, there's some. Okay, that'll do. And back up we go. That was a crazy adventure, that one. Right, let's go and put this on the ground and do that. And then do some of this. Some of that, some of this. How about you give me all of the bits? Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it, peeps. We're getting lava out of here. How much lava is that? It's a lot of lava. Robbie Slayer has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Robbie. I appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoy today's stream here on Twitch. And also Jeffrey_D_Sears has subscribed as well. Thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate the support ever so much. As always, hope you have a good time. Ben Plays on Twitch TV using the emote there, putting in the Asuma cool face. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's go and grab one of each of these because it said 128 in your inventory. Now, what's the bet that this don't work? It better work, or I'm complaining, Scalder. It worked. Energized glowstone is ours. Excellent. So the last one, we have to do all of those and we get 10 levels of experience. I think that's the end of the quest line, so not too much to get from that one. I'm going to start working on mystical agriculture soon, so this is a cool thing we can do. Let's actually look at crafting that, since we can't even do our paths thing at the moment. That was the second part of my stream, to do the paths. Repo Dragon says, my wife is now mad at me because of a renter that is going to be gone by the 30th. When I told her to drop it off and forget it, she got really angry, locked herself in the bathroom, and is now talking to her mum, yelling about me. That sounds like a bit of a bad situation. I would advise that you try not to raise your voice and just stay calm. But that's about all I can say. Do the chicken quest line, Asuma says 2K of Doom. Ah, we tried to do that earlier. We get stuck at the iron one. I need to get myself some iron chickens at some point. Right. So, yeah, I'm dumping these things in here for now, I guess. That's what we're doing. I'm going to put the chisel in my backpack. Where's the other bag? I made 2 of those bags. There it is. Right, things that belong in my backpack. In you get. Very good. I guess we don't need this fuse wood for now. Also, where did I get the crossed stone from? Right, it's time for an inventory cleanup, just so we know where we're at. There you go, we're looking pretty good. So, things from, what is it, infusion crystal? That's what I wanted to look at. That's going to be easy. We've made that. Oh, okay, let's do this quest stuff then. I'll claim the prosperity shards, thank you. Oh, dude, this is going to be so easy because I've got loads of that stuff already. Yeah, that's going to be super easy, that quest line. Well, I'm going to hold on to that thing, put these in here. Got another noise in my ear from Neokoataku. Oh, wow, let me try that again. Neo Koeoku. Neo Koeoku has subscribed to Amazon Prime. Thank you for the subscription. Hope I didn't butcher your name too much. Nobody right now says X Peeps said just use a normal grass block. I said that we couldn't use that. I think, well, maybe if you put a regular grass in this biome, it might turn to the same colour. That is actually, that's really worth trying, isn't it? Because it could be a thing, and then we can chisel the grass. Let's go find out. Now, you may have thought I just went off in a random direction. I knew where I was going. I knew where I was going. See, there's grass over here. You can claim the bag quest, says Noel. No! You better be right. Because I'm sick of opening this thing now. I can't claim it. No, you lied to me. You raised my hopes and you destroyed them. There might be a charged creeper over here. Just saying. No, there's not. That's good. That is good. Right. Grass. Thank you. We're going to go place you in a different biome. Is that okay? It better be okay. You can press edit and shift left click on any quest to complete them. Use that to complete the not working quest. Oh. No, I have all these bits. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to... Yeah. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I might mess something up. Chiseled vanilla grass goes to default colour, says Lil Dale. Thanks for letting me know. Well, we can still experiment because it might change to this colour when it's not chiseled, which is something to know. But that sounds very unfortunate, doesn't it? So, oh, Chiseled Dale. I know I shouldn't be getting my hopes up here, but I've got my hopes up. Let's find out if you're right or not. If you're not, we can celebrate. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes! You're wrong! Which is alright. It's alright. Slight problem with this is that it doesn't come down the edge of the texture. It does up at that height, but not lower. Well, that is something, isn't it? That is something. That is something. We're going to need a grass farm now if we're going to use that. So, that might be one step in the right direction. We want that texture over all sides of the... Oh, not our lovely biome. Oh, you sneaky devil. You sneaky devil. How dare ya? That's very rude. Okay, hang on. We've got to patch this up. We've got to be a gentleman and patch this up, of course. Not going to just leave this here, not in our beautiful biome. Going to have to grab some oak logs as well. And apparently I'm farting now. Right, we need some dirt, some oaks. Let's talk properly. We need some oak logs and dirt. Accounting Twitch says, here's a joke for you. Do you want to forget something instantly? Get yourself an anvil. What? Do I want to forget something? What, drop it on my head? Sounds like a bad idea. That's a bad life advice tip, guy. I mean, jeez, I don't know. Dropping an anvil on your head doesn't sound right. So we need some of them, we need some oak. Let's go back and repair the wonderful biome. The gorgeous biome that we chose to settle in. We can't let it be destroyed by the filthy creepers. Just joined, what did I miss, says Ryo Scanfly. We built a custom island, which I think we can see by pressing this button. Bam, we started work on that thing down there. Been doing little odds and sods, doing quests, you know. Going over here, going over there. We've just got some grass. We're going to build a grass farm next. And I've got a noise in my ear. There you go. Good as new, I say. Hopefully that'll all grow back over it with time. Just so it don't look too bare here. There we go. That'll grow over. That'll look alright. So we've got a noise in my ear from Air Elemental 24. Resubscribed for 5 months in a row, saying yay. Thank you for the resubscription. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Have a good time. Robbie Slayer says we need to give these creepers lessons in manners. First lesson, personal property. Lesson 2, tea ceremony. Tea ceremony? We've got to get the creepers drinking tea, have we? Sounds kind of reasonable if you ask me. Right, I want to do some more experiments over here. That's what I want to do. But we've got some things to put away. So we need some regular dirt. Regular dirt. We need our grass block back as well. Right, what I'm going to do over here is build a little thing like this that we can pop up onto. It's temporary, okay? It's not going to be particularly pretty, but that's alright. We just want to make a few more grass blocks because I'm not sure how much of these we're going to end up using. Okay, now that in theory will spread. So, water. Do you know what? This grass might spread to that grass and it might stay vanilla. I've got a feeling that's a thing. Oh goodness me, that's quick. Oh, that was very... Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. There you go. Right, it's all that type of dirt now. That's good. That's good for chiseling later on. Ryo, thank you for the kind message, man. Appreciate it. Glad you're playing Foolcraft. X, what happened to Monkey Farm, says Wallard. No idea. Just disappeared from the internet. I hope he's okay, whatever he's choosing to do. I wouldn't be surprised if he just decided one day to move on. Like... YouTube is a very, like, consuming job. And I say job because it is a job as well as being something that's fun. Well, when it is your job. You know, when you start out, it's not, obviously. But when your channel, like, shrinks like Monkey Farms did, because, like, when they changed algorithms in 2012, Monkey Farms videos just very quickly stopped gaining traffic. And it meant that his channel sort of just... stopped growing and slid into like lower views for the longest of times. I think once you've been doing that for like 3 years, and it wasn't even his job actually, he was working full time as well. Like that must be really demotivating on some level. I think maybe you're the sort of person that, you know, the numbers don't bother you and you do it for the fun of it. I don't know if Monkey Farm was that sort of person or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if he just went, do you know what, I've got to stop like caring about this thing, and just walked away from it, because he just went completely silent, which is what I think might have happened. But that's just a theory, a Monkey Farm theory. That's what it is. Right, what am I doing next? I've forgotten the thing that I was going to do. Jeez, what was it? Oh yeah, it was make some conduit facades. So conduit facades, transparent, hardened. Why did it? Oh, hardened is for creeper blasts, right? So we want to make. Oh wow, okay, that's cheap. Well, how many of those do I want? Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4? Is that all I'm allowed? Well, okay then. Also, backpack time. Let's clean up. Let's clean up this nonsense. Okay. Recipe 4. Conduit binder. Nope, you've organised my inventory. Also, if we do this here, that stuff. Yes. Give me a stack of that, and I'll be happy. Right, put you in there, and let's take that out and put it in there. X-Man says, Q Monkey Farm Theory outro. Secretly, Monkey Farm is watching right now, says Juice. It's possible. You could still be hanging around, watching. Epically, Delstra says, I couldn't be a full-time YouTuber. To be a full-time YouTuber, you've got to be seriously dedicated. You've got to wake up every day and put in the hours. It's a job with no breaks. Okay, we've got 6. And then I guess we want some marble blocks now. We are going to want some of those, some of these, and some of them. Those, these, and them, you know. Axe1 says, please in your episodes choose a random unpopular mod and do stuff with it. I mean, that might sound like a good idea. Actually, no, it kind of sounds like a bad idea is the point I wanted to make. Like, if I just picked a random mod for the sake of it. What if I picked like a rubbish mod that added 1 block into the game? You know, that would be pretty bad. Okay, so we've got one of those. We need one of these next. Oh no, we needed 2 of them. Okay, I did the math in my head and I was like, hang on a second. Something's wrong here. So we need another one of them. One of them, one of these, one of those. Nobody right now says, bye X, have a nice day. Thank you for the tea reminder there as well. Let's have a sip of cold tea. And thanks for coming by and checking out the stream as always. Iskau is making breaks and nobody minds, says Miss 0112. What is making breaks exactly? Making breaks? Now, these conduit facades are kind of amazing. I believe that we will be able to replace these textures and they will still connect. I have a habit of not having motivation, says Epic Delstra. Motivation won't do it for you on YouTube. Like I said before, it's all about discipline. You've got to make sure your stick can be consistent and do what you do. Otherwise, you ain't going to be around on this platform for long. Right, those are the blocks we need. So we start off with, actually, let's remove this. Okay, we start off with this one. What? What? I am super confused. Was that already a facade? And did it change my current facade? Wait, oh wait. Ah, look, there's a block down here. Hang on. That was a very awkward start. That was like, what? What is happening? Okay, there are already conduit facades here. That's fine. We can get rid of that. I wasn't aware. Ooh. Okay. Yep, all of that can go. Okay, out we come. So, I guess we need a proper block there now. Which was that type of block. Okay. There we go. Right, back to normality. I think I know what's going on now. So, one of those. Now we need our pillar block. So, 1, 2, 3. We get the connected texture. That's awesome. Wait a second. Oh, we needed a 4th one. Okay. Well, I didn't make enough of those, did I? And which one was it again? It was the pillar block. Welcome back to Falling in a Hole with a Sumo, says X-Man. It happens too often, doesn't it? Happens too often. Okay, now I need to get back on top of that. This has been surprisingly a little bit more complex than I thought it would be. Now, which one's which? That's the wrong one. We want that one, then we want that one. So we now have the ability to run a conduit for all of that, which is really good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is look for energy conduits. I can see them. We've got a lot of them. Very good. Very fine. Okay. Oh, straight away. I can... what? That's... hang on. Okay. This isn't going as smooth as I thought it would. Okay, now I'm in a hole. Peeps! Send help! Asuma's stuck in its own base. Oh. Oh, that was really high. Okay. Let's eat some donuts, that'll help. Biffa 2001 has resubscribed for 7 months in a row. Who's this mysterious Biffa? And why are there 2001 of him? Hey Biffa, how's it going? Let's see Biffa in chat. Biffa would know the answer to this, I'm guessing. If I click there, at least I'm not clicking on another block. Right, am I supposed to do a wrench thing at this point, I reckon? Maybe we need a Yeta wrench. We've got to craft yet another Yeta wrench. Jeez, we've made so many of these. Lots of people saying hello, Biffa. Where's Biffa in chat? I think I've missed him. Right, so now, like that, would that help? Does that change the overall looking at stuffness of it? Fang Chun says meow. Meow indeed. Right, what do I do here, peeps? I need some help. X don't know what to do. Do I shift click? X, put the power cord down first. Ah! Piffer says it's no good, X. Tear it all down. Tear down this wall. Okay, apparently I've got to put the cable in first. I'm a derp. I didn't know. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Oh, yikes. Oh, jeez. I'm in the hole again. They have no hitbox, X, says Captain Breve. I'm learning. Place the conduit against the back. Against a block at the top, then work down. Ah, Ollie, that makes so much sense. Yeah. I now kind of want to do that. So if I put this here, that's a facade, right? And then I place that there. We play. Ah, aha. Okay, cool. Right. So now we need our pillar blocks. Can we pillar up? We can. 2, 3, 4. Then we need our block, which might be that one. I can't tell. It's not that one. Why do we have 2 of one of these? Oh, now I'm just confused. Also, why did this one have like an extra block on the top? I don't know why. It didn't need one. Let's place that. That's the right one. We're not going to put that extra block on top because it didn't actually need it. So now we can place these things. Cool. And we place it on top as if this thing were invisible. So now it powers that machine. That's good. Power that one. Right, and now I kind of want to jump on top of this thing. Select that. Okay, are you in that block? You are. Excellent. That is excellent. You wouldn't even know it was there, would you? Right, here comes the next bit, peeps. The important bit. Dogie Master says, hey X, what did I miss? You missed a whole stream of doing stuff. We did a lot. It's kind of hard to summarise. But we built an island. Can we see that island? There it is. We built an island. Right, we're going to collect all of this because we made a crazy amount of these and it was all kind of foolish. Also, I probably need to place down those solar panels pretty soon, right? That's what I'm thinking. I love this song, by the way. This is one of the amazing ones. Cool. We'll get the rest of that stuff in a moment. First of all, let's get on top of this building and place down some solar power. Ugh. Okay, so one goes there, it connects to the conduit facade, and the others all connect together. And now our temple's got solar power on top of it. There might be like trees and stuff that overhang, and stop it from working is something I didn't think of. Olive Cats is in chat. Welcome back. Azukio says, I live cat. I probably said that wrong, didn't I? IZOQ, I don't know. It's words. Let's get some of this and some of that. Okay. And we'll solve all the problems here. Ah, you get that stuff back. That's good. Right, so down here, this can be less messy. Official term there. Official scientific term. Less messy. Right, there's also some wasted stuff down here. Wait a minute, wait a minute. What's connected to that? What is connected to that, you say? Nothing, so we better connect it. Right, avoided a derp. Hashtag avoid the derp. Okay, now we can go and fix everything up top, make it all look nice, put down some more solar panels. So that is going to go there. Yeah, that's looking nice and clean now. I like that a lot. I kind of feel like these ones over the side should also be marble. X, did you kill... Oh, I'm not going to read the rest of that. Panel, you've spotted a spoiler. That's all I'll say. Yeah, so we've got to place more solar panels up the top and tidy up the back. And maybe put down a few more stairs, I think, are needed. And then it's all good over here. Won't be able to see this mess anymore. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Stairs, there it is. Hashtag avoid the derp. It's in chat. Appreciate that. Is it trending? It'll never trend. It's too derpy. Right, we've got to put our thing on the top now. Right, so is it wood or leaves that's going to block it? I don't know, but that's as far as it goes. And guess what? Perfect symmetry. Brilliant. That makes me happy. And from down here, it looks pretty good. It adds a little trim That's a nice little trim, and you don't get that orange in your face. So this place is slowly looking a bit better, a little bit tidier, right? I think we can make it tidier yet if we just put some marble over here. Just keep it looking clean, you know? Because it was looking a bit ugly. Put you there. Yeah, all looking good. Too derpy to trend, says Alanuts TV. Too derpy to trend. Hashtag it. Right, there we go. Nice and clean. Yeah, this place still needs work, but it's looking real good. I Live Cat says, I'm going to go stand in the corner. You do that then, sure. It's true symmetry, but that's the joke. Oh. Right. Oh. I'm stretching and yawning, peeps. I'm stretching and yawning. That means I've got to move around. It's been a great stream. We got a lot done. I'm really pleased with how much we got done, actually. It was productive. It was productive and a little bit derpy. Massive thank you to everyone for coming by today. Hope you've enjoyed it. We will do a raid, of course. Stick around if you'd like to be a part of that. Big thank you to all the people who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. I appreciate you all the people hanging out in chat and all the people just watching. Thanks for coming by. We're going to raid someone at random in the Minecraft community. I say at random, I'll just pick someone, you know. So I don't know where I'm sending you. It could be anything at all, but the idea is just to support someone in the community who doesn't have a lot of viewers. So I'm going to try and pick someone that appears to be English. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay, I've got someone. I'm going to send you over to someone called Drago TV. Alright, so that's going to be it from me this one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.